Ex-prison officer suspected of leaking R.Kelly jail communications to blogger Federal Records show. Boy. R&B superstar R.Kelly had been locked up at Chicago's federal jail for 4 months when a popular YouTube personality touted an inside scoop on the singer's tumultuous relationship with 2 girlfriends still living in his high-rise apartment. Apparently, wanting to keep the women in his camp, R.Kelly allegedly had a friend bring $1,500 in cash to the Trump Tower residence to help pay their bills, blogger Tasha K said. An exclusive video posted on her YouTube channel in November of 2019. One of them, Jocelyn Savage, was angry she had been kept off Kelly's visitors list, according to Tasha K. The other, R.Kelly, had left the apartment and not come back, throwing R.Kelly into a tizzy. She said, "How did Tasha K know all this? Well, she wasn't telling." Yeah, there's a phone tap somewhere, and I'm not going to tell you where it's at, Tasha K told her viewers during a 39-minute video, which has so far collected more than 328,000 views. I have the plug. I'm not going to tell you where I got the information from, but just listen to the information, okay? Now, it appears federal investigators allegedly know exactly how Tasha K was plugged in. A federal search warrant recently unsealed in Chicago shows that agents seized a laptop from a U.S. Bureau of Prisons officer who was suspected of illegally accessing Kelly's recorded phone calls, emails, visitor logs, and other restricted information during his stay at the Metropolitan Correctional Center on West Van Buren Street. The female officer, who at the time worked as a disciplinary hearing officer at a federal prison in Wisconsin, accessed Kelly's records more than 150 times in a 6-month period in 2019, even though the officer was not assigned to the MCC and had no official reason to be looking them up, according to the 24-page document obtained by the Tribune. The officer, identified only as Officer A, also emailed herself a 12-page scan of Kelly's jail records, according to an affidavit from an investigator with the U.S. Justice Department's Inspector General's office. I think sometimes women just want to be down. You know, they just want to be in the know, and it doesn't matter how they get the information. You know, I will say this, you know, being a content creator and stuff, you know, getting views, and it's not worth breaking the law. Okay. It's not worth going to prison yourself. That's another thing too. All for clout. All right. And some people get sucked into the social media and want to help out and not realizing they're risking their jobs and their freedom. The officer retired in December 2019. According to the affidavit, she has not been charged. The unsealing of the search warrant comes in the middle of Kelly's racketeering trial in New York on charges alleging he was the head of a criminal enterprise that for decades recruited girls and young women and held them against their will to satisfy Kelly's illegal sexual appetites. Kelly is identified in the warrant only as Inmate A, though he's described as a nationally recognized celebrity whose criminal case has received media attention. Sources confirmed the investigation and videos referenced in the federal document line up with the Kelly-related videos posted on YouTube. An email stated Tuesday, a BOP spokesman wrote the Bureau could not comment on the issues pending the investigation for privacy, safety, and security concerns. The documents offer a glimpse into the unbridled cottage industry that has sprung up on social media since the allegations against Kelly exploded in 2019 with the Lifetime docuseries Surviving R.Kelly, which eventually led to federal indictments in Brooklyn and Chicago, as well as similar charges in Cook County. Since then, Kelly supporters and detractors have devoted countless hours on Facebook and YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram parsing every last detail of the singer's life and the charges against him. When a South suburban woman posted $100,000 bail in Cook County case in February 2019, she instantly became a hot topic of conversation with some bloggers on social media calling for a boycott of restaurants she owns, while others wrongly identified her as an operator of a Southside daycare. Well, this is the thing. That's the price they pay for trying to help out somebody who has a sex offender case. All because he sings and he's handsome. This kind of goes with the notion that has been, in the red pill community and many manosphere spaces, that whatever man makes a woman tingle. Okay, he's handsome, he got swag, especially in the black community, he got swag. He's handsome. They'll do anything for him. Even if he's a serial killer, they'll do anything for him. As the trial has been unfolding in New York, one blogger who posts under the name of infamous Sylvia has been using actors to read aloud from the transcripts, creating what she bills as role enactment. But perhaps none of the gossip mongers have been as successful as Tasha K, whose celebrity news dispatches on the YouTube channel Unwind with Tasha regularly garner hundreds of thousands of views and presumably significant advertising dollars. 39-year-old Atlanta-based blogger, whose real name is Tasha K, often touts her video as offering exclusive information and insight into Kelly's world, with interviews of key players as well as updates on the allegations, including many that go far beyond even the most salacious detail offered in court. According to the warrant, the warden of Chicago's MCC first reported to the BOP Internal Affairs on November 22nd, 2019, that Tasha K had revealed sensitive law enforcement information regarding the celebrity identified as Kelly, including information that would have been known to BOP employees who have monitored inmate A's telephone calls for access to recordings of those calls. The warrant mentions 3 specific video posts by Tasha K that are still publicly viewable on YouTube. Among them was a November 8, 2019 video titled Exclusive New R.Kelly Enablers Revealed, where she appears to scroll through her cell phone while reading a summary of recent calls between Kelly and Savage that was recorded on the jail system. I got some explosive information, Tasha K says after taking a sip of white wine from a large goblet. So Rob called Jocelyn and she was crying hysterically. She said Israel was leaving the Trump Tower and she was not coming back. Now, I told you I got an expletive plug, so this is all the facts. Now, the problem is like now people know Tasha's identity. So even if she gets out of this unscathed, you're going to have those Kelly fans after you. You're going to have, to change your whole life. You could be even putting your own husband in danger. Another video posted on December 22nd, 2019 was titled R.Kelly Released Emails Prove He Can't Read. According to the affidavit, the 16-minute video, which had more than 512,000 views as of Tuesday, features Tasha K reading verbatim from emails Kelly purportedly sent from jail to Savage a month earlier, including details of how he misspelled the word "hey" as "hi." I'm not going to put it up here because this is considered somebody's private information or whatever. She says, using air quotes as she looks down at the phone. But you know what? You know my word. Trust me. Sheesh. Kibi could not immediately be reached for comment Tuesday. A review of the Officer A's logins to the Bureau of Prisons internal information system meanwhile showed that the officer had improperly accessed Kelly's records 153 times between July 15, 2019, when Kelly first arrived at the MCC, and December 12, 2019, shortly before her retirement, according to the warrant. During that time, the officer also accessed and printed out Kelly's visitor logs and payments made into and out of his commissary account, which included names of people sending money to Kelly while he was in jail, according to the warrant. November 13th, 2019, the officer sent herself a 12-page scan of Kelly's jail records from her official Bureau of Prisons email account to Gmail address registered to her, according to the warrant. Among the information is that scan was a log of Kelly's emails, including some later divulged by Tasha K in her video vlog. The warrant sought permission to search Officer A's desktop computer of any evidence of crime, including any internet searches of R.Kelly, as well as financial transactions or discussions of payments with Tasha K. Yeah, man, there's a chance she may go to jail for this. This don't look too good. It really doesn't. Because you got this stuff illegally. All right. And the way she went off on the lead attorney, I mean, that wasn't called for. It wasn't. It really wasn't. Let's just get into it.
I'm on a nigga head. I'm on a nigga head. I'm on a nigga head. I don't know how I would feel if I did everything right in school. Went to undergrad, got a law degree, and I'm reduced down to gossiping. And I'm gonna do my hand like this because this shit here.
The thing is though, you do the same thing. I don't get it. You make millions off of what you do. So he gets on the internet and he wants to make a business with, sharing facts and information. You want to make him feel bad because you're in the hot seat right now. And you put yourself in the hot seat getting illegal information. Nobody really likes taking accountability at times. I don't, but if I got to, I have to do it. I have to do it. I'm wrong. I mean, I like fessing up being wrong, but I got to do it. And that's just part of it. It's just part of being an adult. And you put yourself in this, and now you just got to deal with the fact that now you are a target of speculation. You made yourself a spectacle, and now you just got to deal with it. I don't believe the apology. I just think she just did this because of pressure. That's it. If Tasha was left by herself and to reflect on how she treated, the lead attorney with the disrespectful comments, she thinks she'd be justified.
This shit here, I ain't explaining. I ain't explaining the motherfucking thing. I'm just about to drag a bitch real quick. I'm about to let y'all know who y'all dealing with. You understand? This is why motherfuckers don't like me. And that's.
But the fact you put yourself in this and you want to try like, oh, I'm a drag him. What's that gonna do? He's an attorney. So you could go say whatever you want, but if you say the wrong thing, you're gonna have 2 legal problems on your hands. He's an attorney. See, that's the thing. Sometimes with women, when they're hit with facts or they have to deal with certain consequences, especially in the social media game, they want to try and drag you. That's not going to do anything. It's not. He's successful outside of the social media arena. You're not. Okay. He's getting the best of both worlds. You have one world, and it's about to crumble.
Cool. That's cool. They can't stand this bitch can get up, be herself. She ain't got to speak proper English. This ain't got no makeup. Fucking nails ain't done. How the fuck does she do it? How?
That's not something to be proud of. It's not. That's not something you should be mentioning out loud. That's not something to be admired. That's something to be repulsed by. And you're a female talking this way. Very masculine. Ugh.
How is it that I do everything right throughout school and I am reduced down to gossiping as a so-called well-decorated attorney? Think about that for a second. Think about it. This is why they don't like me.
They don't like you for other reasons, mainly because of your attitude. Okay. And the fact of the matter is, you're bashing a man that has accomplishments. Okay. If in different circumstances, you would want to date him. But of course, you wouldn't put up with your mouth and you'd have to change and you wouldn't want to go for that. You would try to scream, shout, and holler and try to shame him to see if he will break. And he won't because he has options and he'll leave you. I think a man should have that mindset no matter what money you have, to have that backbone. You know, just God forbid you end up crossing paths with a woman like this. And this is childish. It's not going to work. Like I said, she could end up saying the wrong thing and have 2 legal problems on her hand. This is an attorney.
This is why they don't like me.
This is like Mickey Mouse trying to fight Superman. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Think about it. And this is a clout that he's asked for. This is the clout that you're going to get. And I really hope, to the bed whisperer to white women, the one who likes the bed whisper to white women.
What does that have to do with what you're going through right now? What does that have to do with the topic at hand? The topic is you. What does it have to do with him? His preference in white women have nothing to do with you getting illegal information on R.Kelly and posting it to the world. Now you're mad that you're under the public, you're under, the government's eye. You could be going to jail for this. Now she has to lawyer up. Now she's, in the hot seat. Probably have to be dealing with arguments with her husband. And he's probably having strong words to say, possibly in his African language. And she's probably hitting that bottle hard.
I really hope that you are ready for what this comes with, because I noticed you specifically did not put out your name. You never told your viewers about your law firm. Why is that?
Why does he have to? Maybe that's because he's smart. Unlike you, who chose to get illegal information, post it on the internet, and thought it wouldn't catch up to you. You're just mad because you can't catch his information. That's it. You get the rest on Celebrity T clips. I'm not going to post anymore. I don't have the patience for this. I really don't. But I hope you guys like the stream. And I'm also on Beagle Live. Hard Talk Radio. All right. Later. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.